Welcome to Art of Coding. In this video, we are going to check about structures and classes in Swift programming language. Structures and classes are the building blocks of your programming code. You define properties and methods to add functionality to your structures and classes. In Swift, you define structure and class in a single file, and the external interface to the class or structure is automatically made available for other code to use. Let us check what are the differences and similarities between the structures and classes. Both structure and classes define properties to store values and define methods to provide functionality. They also define subscripts to provide access to their values using subscript syntax. They both have initializers to set up their initial values. Both can be extended to expand their functionality beyond a default implementation, and both can conform to a protocol to provide standard functionality of a certain kind. But classes have some other additional capabilities like inheritance. The inheritance enables one class to inherit the characteristics of another. The next one is typecasting, that enables you to check and interpret the type of the class instance at runtime. Classes also have deinitializers that will enable an instance of a class to free up any resources it has assigned. Classes also have reference counting that allows more than one reference to a class instance. It is better to prefer structures because they are easier to reason about, and use classes when they are appropriate and necessary. Let us check how we can define structures and classes. For structure, just a keyword, struct, then structure name. Here the definition goes. For class, the keyword is class and class name, and the definition goes here. Let us check some real-time examples. Resolution, we have both width and height. Width is equal to 0, is equal to 0. Video mode. So the properties are, one is the resolution, to 0. So we need to provide initialization for resolution. We just initialize empty. Okay, this is a way of creating an instance of a structure or a class. Okay, so we have on resolution structure and another one video class. So how to create the instance of an structure? For example, let resolution is equal to resolution with parenthesis, and let video mode equal to class name and parenthesis. Okay, this is a method of creating instance of a structure or a class. How we can access the properties of a structure or class? We can use the dot syntax. For example, resolution dot width is equal to 1080 and resolution dot height is equal to 720. Let's print it. So we have the resolution structure with width of 1080 and height of 720. So we can access the property by dot width. Okay, this is how we can access properties. Same way we can access the class properties. Sample print video mode dot frame rate. We put some frame rate. Okay. The structures also provide member-based initializers for structure type. All structures have an automatically generated member-based initializer which can use to initialize the member properties of no structure instance. For example, I am going to create another structure G is equal to resolution. In the parentheses we provide the params, for example width 640 and height 480. Okay, this is the member-based initializer for a structure type. Unlike structures, class instances don't receive a default member-based initializer. The structure is a value type. A value type is a type whose value is copied when it is assigned to a variable or constant, or when it is passed to a function. In this VGA example, I am going to create another variable assigning the VGA structure here. Okay, then I am going to just print it. Print VGA print cinema. So both have the same value, and now I am going to change the cinema dot width equal to 1080. See this, the value of VGA remains same, but the value of cinema have changed. This is because the structures are value type. But classes are a reference type. Unlike value types, reference types are not copied when they are assigned to a variable or constant, or when they are passed to a function. Rather than a copy, a reference to a same existing instance is used when assigned to a variable or constants, or passed to a function. Rather than a copy, a reference to the same existing instance is used when assigning to variable or constant, or passed to a function. So next, going to declare an class video mode that have a resolution .0 720, then 1080 dot rate is equal to 24. Okay. I'm going to create another class also 1080 and assigning the value of 1080. Okay, just print the frame rate. Print 1080 dot frame rate and print. So 1080 dot frame rate. In this case, both will have the same value of 24. Next, I am going to change the frame rate of also 1080 to something else. It's equal to 30. Okay, so here I have changed the frame rate of also 1080 to 30, but when I printed the 1080 instance here, you seen that both of the values have changed because it is a reference type. There is a option to check the both instances are same or not. We have some operators are there. We have some operators, they are known as identity operators, same like equality operators. So if 1080 equal to, there need to have three equal signs, is equal to also 1080, then print same instances. Okay, we can check with this, it will work or not. It's not possible to check with this operator, we need a 3. This means an identity operator. Okay. This is it. Thank you so much for being here. See you in the next video.